Hey guys, it's Jessie here. I'm back with another video. I've got my husband Eric here with me. We're gonna do the husband tag. There's a few different versions of this kind of rolling around on YouTube. I had a hard time figuring out what the questions were because lots of people are posting the videos and not too many people are posting the questions. But I did find some, so this might be different than some of the previous husband tag videos you've seen, but we're gonna go through it. We're going to answer the questions about one another, and that's gonna do it. So this is my husband Eric. Say hi.
Hello.
And we're gonna just go ahead and get started. So the first question is, where did we meet?
A family function years ago. Your family.
Right, so his best friend at the time was engaged to my cousin, and we were at a party at my cousin's house. He was there, I was there, that's where we met, right?
Yep.
Where was our first date?
Red Lobster.
Well, that was our first official date. We went to Red Lobster.
Then it's our first date.
And we went to see a movie. Before that, though, we went and played pool. We set up a date, and then we didn't wait to go out on that date. So, number 3 is, where was our first kiss and how was it?
I don't remember where our first kiss was.
You don't remember where our first kiss was?
You're talking like 16 years ago. No.
Well, that was a pretty important, that's kind of how the whole relationship got started.
Okay.
It was at that party.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, it was a dare.
It was a dare. My cousin dared me to kiss him because she knew that I had a crush on him. And so I actually made the first move on him, which is not at all in character for me. I'm usually like the shyest person in the world, but it's probably a good thing I did because I don't think you would have ever made the first move.
No, probably not.
Okay, so number 4 is, how did you know I was the one? Don't be peeking at the question.
You know what? I liked you. It grew from there.
Wasn't any like big thunderclap moment where you were like, yep, that's it?
Nope.
Yeah, no, I didn't really have one of those either. Just kind of, like you said, grew from there. So, what was your first impression of me? It was a long time ago, you guys.
Yeah.
Should edit in some cricket sounds right here.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know. We were just laughing and having fun.
Okay. Well, my first impression of this guy was that I thought that he was cute as hell. I had a really big crush on him. When did you meet the family?
I knew the family before I knew you.
He did. He knew my aunt and my cousin. I think the only person you didn't know before you met me was my mom.
Yeah.
And you actually technically met my mom before we had our first date. Like,
and your dad.
Yeah, you did meet my dad, but long before
Yep.
there was any sort of relationship happening. Number 7 is, oh, I never answered when I met your family. It was pretty soon after we started dating. I don't think it took very long. Number 7 is, do we have a tradition together?
Lots of them.
Yeah, we have a lot of family traditions. I can't think of, I mean, we do a lot of date nights, but outside of that, we have a lot of like holiday traditions and family traditions. I mean, I think all families do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when was our first road trip? Apparently this one he remembers.
So we went up north to see my mom, or we tried to go up north to see my mom, and the old piece of junk truck that I had at the time broke down halfway up, and we ended up staying in a motel, and then my dad had to come up and get us and all the stuff and take us back home.
Yeah, we were like an hour and a half away from home. I think we were about halfway to where we were going.
Yeah, it was more like 2.5 hours
Was it
away
really?
from home, and I never saw that truck again.
Yeah, we left it there, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah. So it was not a very successful road trip.
No.
Number 9. What was the first thing you noticed about me?
Your eyes.
Nice. Okay. First thing I noticed about you, I think, was your smile. What do we argue about the most? I don't think we really argue all that much.
No, not that much.
We kind of bicker and pick at each other every once in a while, but we don't really have big arguments. We did when we first started dating, but we don't really anymore. Right? What did you say?
Yeah. We used to fight before we got married. Once we got married, we quit fighting.
Yeah, pretty much. By the way, sorry about the awkward situation with the camera. There's not really a good place in my house to sit side by side and film, so we're off-centered, but that's okay. Maybe I'll put the questions like over here in the empty space, and that'll look like we intended it that way. Okay, number 11. Who said I love you first, and where was it?
Me on a dirt road in a little town.
Yeah, we were driving in the car. Or your truck. It was
Yeah,
a
the old truck before it broke down.
Yeah. We had a lot of memories in that truck till it went kaput. Yeah, he was the first one to say it. I was probably the first one to feel it, but I kept my mouth shut until he said it first. Number 12, what's my job?
Okay. What's your job or what's my job?
I think both. I don't know how this is really supposed to work.
Well, I'm a plumber.
Yes. He's a plumber. And he works way too many hours. And works really hard. Oh, nope. You're pushing me out of frame. Don't do that. Oh, hey, that's better. Okay. Yep. He's a plumber, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
Hopefully nobody.
I'm keeping that in. I think we both kind of wear the pants.
Yeah, it's a joint effort.
Yeah, kind of give and take. If I am watching TV, what am I watching? So I think you're supposed to answer for me and I'm supposed to answer for you.
Okay, well, usually she's watching Grey's Anatomy.
I love Grey's Anatomy. And I watch it and then I rewatch it and then I rewatch it again. This guy's usually watching like NCIS or what's that show that I hate that you watch? It makes me crazy.
Which one?
That one with it's like the one that's like the Western one.
Justified?
Yes, I don't like that show.
Ah.
I watched that a lot. What is one food I do not like? So again, you answer for me and I'll answer for you.
She won't eat mushrooms.
No, I don't like mushrooms. I don't like fungus. And he won't eat eggs. No kind of eggs whatsoever unless they're like baked in a cake.
Never.
No eggs. Like adamantly. No eggs. These questions are kind of dumb. If we are out to eat, what kind of dressing do I get on my salad?
We usually both get Caesar salads, so.
Yeah. If it's a garden salad, we're both kind of into ranch. What drink do I order when we go out to eat? This guy is always coffee. Drink coffee from the time he wakes up until the time he goes to bed, and that's pretty much it, except like water. Water and coffee. And sometimes like an unsweetened iced tea.
Yep.
What about me?
Diet, whatever they have.
Yes. Yep. But not like clear drinks. It's got to be diet cola of some sort. I prefer Diet Pepsi. What size shoe do I wear?
9.
And you wear what, like a 10 and a half?
Mm-hmm.
And if I were to collect anything, what would it be?
Gee, well, there's stickers and there's about 500 bottles of nail polish.
Mm-hmm. And you don't really collect anything but junk, like, not junk, okay, like tools and nuts and bolts and computer parts and tinkering stuff.
Tinkering stuff.
Not junk, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. What is my favorite type of sandwich?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter and jelly. I could eat peanut butter and jelly every day of my life. And you want something with like roast beef and pastrami.
Roast beef, or, well, there's a deli that I get pastrami and corned beef from that is really bad for me, but it's really good.
That's your favorite, right? When you
Yep.
say? Okay. What would I eat every day if I could? For you, it would just be like steak, right? Like meat. Anything meat.
Yeah.
He's a meat eater.
And seafood for you, I think.
Yeah. Shrimp. My favorite. What is my favorite cereal? So I know your favorite cereal is like Life or corn or Rice Chex or something.
Rice Chex.
Yeah.
Peanut butter crunch.
Oh yes, my favorite. And I never eat it. Should buy some of that. I'm gonna put that on the grocery list. What is my favorite music?
Lately, Lifehouse.
All I listen to lately is Lifehouse. I love it. But is sort of my favorite kind of music, sort of what, like alternative, but like I don't know how you would really classify that, but
I don't listen to that much music, so I don't either.
yeah, no, his favorite music is like Metallica if he's going to listen to music, but for the most part, he just listens to audiobooks.
Yep.
Okay, we're almost to the end, guys. So number 24 is what's my favorite sports team?
Well, that would have to be the Red Wings.
It would be, but I'm not really a sports fan, and he's not a sports fan either. Like, I can say that my favorite sports team is the Red Wings because I occasionally will watch hockey. He doesn't watch sports at all. So you don't even really have a favorite sports team, do you?
They don't have a team for hunting.
Right. Not a team sport.
No.
What color are my eyes?
They're mostly green, but there's a little bit of brown ring on the inside, like a hazel kind of ring.
Yeah, yours are brown.
Well, yeah.
Like shit brown.
Hey!
I love your eyes. Who is my best friend?
Well, me.
And I'd like to think I'm yours.
Well, of course.
Unless I'm bugging you. Like
Well,
making
maybe a little.
you sit down and film YouTube videos. What is something I wish you wouldn't do? So what is something you wish I wouldn't do? Besides make you sit and film YouTube videos.
Probably pile all the clean clothes on the bed so that when I get ready to go to bed at 10, 11 o'clock at night, I go in there and I can't because the bed's all piled full of clothes.
I'm really, really bad about that, yeah. Something I wish you wouldn't do is leave the cupboard doors open.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I just looked over, they're open right now. My kids do it too. It makes me crazy. Number 28, where am I from? Here.
Michigan.
Michigan. We're both from Michigan. We haven't really left. I mean, I left briefly, and you left very briefly.
Mm-hmm.
But we always come back. If you were to bake me a cake for my birthday, what kind of cake would it be?
Red velvet.
I love red velvet cake, and his is a pineapple upside down cake. In fact, I bake him a pineapple upside down cake every year for his birthday.
And then German chocolate second.
Yeah, that sounds good. Do I play any sports?
No, unless you count Zelda as a sport.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. It gives my thumbs a workout. And you hunt.
Yes, I hunt.
I don't know if that's
and
considered a sport.
Occasionally
Fish.
swing a golf club, but
Yeah,
I mean,
very,
I'm
very
not
occasionally.
very good at it. So
We play putt-putt.
yeah, putt-putt I can do.
What could I spend hours doing?
Playing Zelda.
I could, and I do, regularly. Anything else?
Watching Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah. And I do that too. You could spend hours.
And planning.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think I spend more time actually planning than I spend like putting plans into action.
Well, yeah.
You could spend hours like tinkering and things. He's always doing something. He's never just sitting. Like this is the longest he's sat all day. He's always up doing something. So he could spend hours tinkering and doing stuff.
Or hunting. Well, I'll sit in one place for 12 hours and not move, but only then.
Not at home. He doesn't want to sit for 12 hours with me.
Get bored.
I'm boring, guys. What is one unique talent I have that you can share with the internet?
You can ramble on for hours.
That's not a talent.
I don't know where you get the wind.
I talk a lot. I don't know that that's a talent, but I guess I'll give you a pass on that one. This guy can fix anything. If it's broken, he can fix it. He's super handy to have around because there's nothing that you can't fix.
Well, I mean, I've thrown a couple things away over the years.
A couple, but not very much.
No.
He can fix anything. Number 33 is the last question, and it is, why did you fall in love with me?
Because you're you.
That's such a cop-out. Can you be more specific?
No.
No, that's it. Just because I'm me. If I was somebody else, it wouldn't work, huh?
No.
No. Well, I fell in love with you because you are so sweet and hardworking. There's nobody on the planet that works harder than him. And never ever complains about it. Ever. So.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really do any good to complain. Hey, now.
Oh.
Really?
Hi, kitty. He's also an animal lover, which is very,
Yeah, no,
attractive
I like
quality.
my animals. Well, and one other dog that is the size of a moose.
Yeah. So that is the husband tag. Just quick 33 questions. If you guys have any specific questions for me about our relationship or for him, I think he might be willing to sit down and film another video soon. If you...
Okay, you know, your button would.
Get down. So if you have any questions about our relationship or for us, leave them in the comment section below and we'll sit down and film another video. Probably with another cameo by the kitty here. But thanks guys so much for watching and thank you for joining me for this video.
No problem.
He pops up in vlogs sometimes too, guys, so if you are wanting to see more Eric, you can watch the vlogs. I'm vlogging every day in the month. No, not in the month. In the summer, every day of summer. So, you know, if you'd like to see what we get up to on a day-to-day basis, you can check those videos out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below with questions, like I said. Subscribe so you never miss a video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.